Hi, my name is Tina Duong. I'm a Senior Manager of Product Management at Amax. Today, I'm going to talk about the Amax GPU pod reference architecture. We will be discussing why enterprises are building scale infrastructure to power AI, the architecture design that scales for growth and performance, and the benefits from rapid deployments. AI and machine learning, deep learning are without a doubt the hottest things happening out there in the tech world. IT leaders are spending numerous time to have deployment strategy for artificial intelligence at their organizations. About only 4% of businesses have successfully implemented AI, which is unsurprising given data scientists spend up to 80% of their time on unproductive tasks as a consequence of legacy systems. Some of the challenges include complex infrastructure integration and optimization, long AI solution development time, the workflow of taking raw data, interpreting it, joining, transforming, feature extraction, model training, orchestration, and deployment. Data governance and compliance concerns is another challenge. And last but not least, the inability to scale from proof of concept to production. Building an AI machine learning solution is not an easy task. Yet, when your business grows, you will need to scale your infrastructure to accommodate the growth. So, how can Amax GPU pod will help IT leaders to deploy AI much quicker and more efficient? The Amax GPU pod is an artificial intelligence supercomputing infrastructure, providing the computational power necessary to train today's state-of-the-art deep learning models and to fuel innovation well into the future. The Amax GPU pod delivers groundbreaking performance and is designed to solve the world's most challenging computational problems. This GPU pod reference architecture is the result of co-design between data scientists, application performance engineers, and system architects to build a system capable of supporting the widest range of deep learning workloads. It takes the guesswork out of how of optimizing your architecture for the right balance of compute, storage, and network resources. This pod comprises at the top of the rack is the Nvidia Milanox networking with one or two HDR InfiniBand switches, depending on the size of the pod. Right below the switches is the Amax StoreMax systems with third generation AMD EPYC processors. And at the bottom of the rack is the Amax Accelimax compute systems. So what are the building blocks for the Amax GPU pods? In Figure 1, you see the Amax Accelimax DGX 428S. It's a compute system which integrate up to 8 Nvidia A100 GPUs and 2 of the second or third generation AMD EPYC processors. Figure 2 is the Nvidia Milanox QM8700 switch, delivers up to 200 gigabit per second bandwidth. Figure 3 and 4 are the Amax storage systems. Figure 3 is a smaller size storage system. The Amax StoreMax A-1110NV is a one-use storage system used in a small to medium reference architecture for small size businesses. Figure 4 is the Amax StoreMax A2440, a two-use system used in a larger environment and data center. So let's dive into each element of the Amax GPU pod. You can see here is the Amax Accelimax DGS 428A. It's a compute system, a 4U PCIe Gen 4 GPU server with dual socket second or third generation AMD EPYC processors. delivering up to 2 times the performance and 4 times the floating point capability compared to the previous first generation CPU, and supporting up to 8 terabyte of DDR4 memory. The Acceleromax DGS 428A is designed for AI, HPC, and virtual desktop infrastructure, or VDI applications, in data center or enterprise environments requiring more powerful CPU cores, multiple GPU support, and faster transmission speeds, with up to 8 high-performance direct attached double slot GPUs, including the latest Nvidia A100 PCIe GPUs. This performance also provides benefits for virtualization by consolidating GPU resources into a shared pool, enabling users to utilize resources in a more efficient way. Next is an Nvidia Milanox QM8700 switch. Milanox provides the world's smartest switch, enabling in-network computing through the co-designed scalable hierarchical aggregation and reduction protocol, or SHARP technology. The QM8700 has the highest fabric performance available in the market, with up to 16 terabit per second of non-blocking bandwidth, with sub 130 nanosecond port-to-port latency. The Nvidia Milanox QM8700 switch is the world's smartest switch that enables efficient computing with features such as static routing, adaptive routing, congestion control, and enhanced VL mapping to enable modern technology topology. These ensure the maximum effective bandwidth by eliminating congestion hotspots. Next is the Amax StoreMax system. The figure on the left shows the StoreMax A1110NV is an 1U rack mount storage platform with single socket second or third generation AMD EPYC processor with 16 memory DIMM slots and has 10 hot swap 2.5-inch U.2 NVMe drive bays. This storage system is used in a smaller business data center, whereas the StoreMax A2440, which is the figure on the right, is suited for larger businesses that require more storage capacity. It is a 2U 4-node rack mount system with single socket second or third generation AMD EPYC processors and 8 memory DIMM slot per node. For storage, it has 24 hot swappable 2.5-inch U.2 NVMe drive bay, or 6 per node. We have bundled the storage software that is installed in the StoreMax systems. Amax together with Scalable, a software-defined storage. We are delivering StoreMax all-flash and hybrid flash storage solutions, featuring 200 gigabit per second NVMe over fabrics on InfiniBand with Nvidia Milanox Connect X6 adapters. StoreMax platforms are the highest performance, most secure, and extremely flexible architectures in the market, with unmatched price performance that accelerates all AI computing, database, big data analytics, cloud, Web 2.0, and video processing workloads. The two systems deliver low latency distributed block storage for web scale applications, enabling shared NVMe across any network and support any local or distributed file system. These StoreMax solutions feature an intelligent management layer that abstracts underlying hardware with CPU offload, creates logical volumes with redundancy, and provides centralized intelligent management and monitoring. All applications benefit from the ultra-low latency, extremely high throughput, and high IOPS of a local NVMe device with the convenience of centralized storage, while avoiding proprietary hardware lock-in and reducing the overall total cost of ownership. Now that you have the building blocks for AI Amax GPU pod. You may have questions such as how many compute servers, network switches, and storage system needed to integrate into a scalable high-performance GPU rack solution. The next few slides, we will explore Amax turnkey GPU pod reference architectures from small, medium, or large configurations. As discussed earlier, the Amax GPU pod is an all-in-one AI solution, compute, network, and storage. This is a small reference architecture that consists of one compute server, the Amax DGS 428A, with 4 Nvidia A100 GPUs. It consists of one Milanox QM8700 switch and one storage system, the StoreMax A1110NV storage system, delivering up to 61 terabyte of storage, raw storage, and up to 5 million IOPS with high bandwidth and low latency. The medium reference architecture for medium businesses consists of 2 compute servers, 2 of the Amax DGS 428A, 4 of the Nvidia A100 GPUs, and 2 Milanox network switch, the QM8700, and 2 of the storage system, the StoreMax A1110NV, delivering up to 245 terabyte of raw storage, high bandwidth and low latency, and up to 10 million IOPS. The large reference architecture consists of 4 compute servers, the Amax DGS 428A, with 4 to 8 Nvidia A100 GPUs, 2 Milanox QM8700 switches, and 1 StoreMax A2440, which is a 2U4 node, delivering up to 370 terabyte of raw storage, high bandwidth, low latency, and up to 30 million IOPS. As your company grows, you would need to scale your AI infrastructure. Building the right machine learning infrastructure takes foresight and planning to ensure that future requirements won't slow down your mission and move you to data science to actionable business impact. Leverage Amax expertise with over 40 years experience in OEM manufacturing and hyperscale rack integration, and let us help you deploy the Amax GPU SuperPod for a seamless integration. We tested and validated the solution for enterprises with fully configured, a turnkey solution that is ready to deploy and install at your data center in minutes. The Amax GPU SuperPod delivers groundbreaking performance and is designed to solve the world's most challenging AI problems today. If you would like to learn more about Amax OEM services, please visit www.amax.com. For the GPU pod reference architecture that we just discussed, please visit www.amax.com/products/GPU-pod. If you have any further question, please contact Amax at info@amax.com. Thank you and have a great day.